Hello everybody and welcome into semi-final action of what should be another barn burner of a game. The Humber Hawks take on Ontario Tech Ridgebacks in what should be another phenomenal game. Zach Benoit alongside Mr. Matt Hamill. And
hello,
Matt. We were treated to a great men's game the last time out with the Humber Hawks, and I wonder if any more fireworks are going to pop off this time.
Yeah, that was an entertaining game. The Humber Hawks won their quarterfinal. And now they've punched their way to this semifinal, and if they can get the dub, they're on their way to the championship game, but they're going to have to go through this Ridgebacks team who made their way to this quarterfinal, the semifinal, after a shootout victory. So that game against George Brown came right down to the wire. But Ontario Tech University did come out on top with that shootout win, and now they must overcome the Humber Hawks, a very strong team. Humber, who have really been showing that full extent of that home ice advantage here and playing like they're really comfortable on this Westwood Arena ice.
Yeah, we've been seeing them really dominate the opposition throughout the entirety of this RECCup, and you look at what they did last game and really the goaltending they've been getting. They got two solid games out of Callum Blue, and now they'll turn to another goaltender here in Liam Oakley. And he started the first game of the RECCup for the Humber Hawks. And now he's back in action here, and between the pipes, he had a shutout in that game. Played very well. And Humber, I mean, they've been electric on offense basically throughout the entirety of their 3 games now. Be very interesting to see, you know, what this Ontario Tech team can do to maybe slow down the offense of the Humber Hawks, or if Humber will just be able to just kind of continue just to roll right through them, because we haven't really seen anybody been able to slow them down.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind, Humber beat George Brown 7-0, and for what it's worth, this Ridgebacks team, they just had a very tight game against George Brown that came down to the shootout victory for Ontario Tech University. So take that for what you will, right? It's not really an apples-to-apples comparison. Each game has those different dynamics, but let's see if Humber can get back to their scoring ways.
And you really got to look at just the play out of one of their star players, number 19, Michael McCullough. I mean, he has just been on fire really throughout the entirety of this RECCup. He had the lone goal last game. He's been electrifying on the ice, and I'm very intrigued to see what he can continue to do. You can see Ontario Tech take possession here, and they're going to try to springboard an attack of their own. Crashing in, and shot's going to be a little bit off the mark. Now Humber taking it back the other way. It'll be Zachary Correa. He's breaking in and drop passes it here, and another nice pass shot on and going a little bit wide there off the stick.
Not a bad opportunity at all, but just not able to convert on that great position for the Hawks.
And now they have another chance. Shane Ball, he scored earlier on in the day. Had a nice little spin around goal. Down behind the net are the Hawks. They're still applying a lot of pressure. This is usually what the Humber Hawks do. They just continue to add on pressure until the other team breaks. The Hawks trying to jump in play here, and nice takeaway right here. Chance, the shot, and can't get it past. Again, that was Michael McCullough. Down back behind the net. They're going to dump it around the boards here and trying to set something up on the board on the far side. Alexander Cruz was down there. Centering pass, and nobody's going to be there besides the Humber Hawks. And now they'll try to take it the other way. Cruz, he's battling the defenseman on the far right here. Spencer Robertson was the one battling with Cruz, and now Ontario Tech taking it the other way. Shot on net and an easy glove save for Oakley. Kyle Demon was the one crashing in there.
So, Zach, 3 minutes have transpired, or just about 3 minutes. Still waiting for that opening goal, but I like some of the pressure we've seen from Humber. They've had a few good chances. See if the Ridgebacks can respond here. Is Humber able to clear it out? Oh, it's going to go right back into the Humber zone, actually, for the faceoff.
In the net for the Ridgebacks, you look at number 1, Brandon Miller. He'll be the one manning the crease. He's already made a couple key saves as Humber, possible opportunity here, springboarding it. Vesio and cross crease pass, not going to connect with his teammate. But Humber, they're still holding on possession. They're, again, just continuing to apply this pressure. The Ridgebacks able to take it out now and trying to build something out of their own zone. Get off the back of one of their skates, but we'll pick it up and it'll be all right. The shot gets corralled by some of the sticks there of the Hawks defense. Correa will grab it. The outlet pass up. And again, Ontario Tech, they crash down. Correa behind the net. Can't find anything. Held in at the line. The Hawks adding on a lot of opportunities. Another save made by Miller.
Little extra crack at that puck there in the goalie's glove. And that draws a little extracurriculars from the Ridgebacks. So a little physical play down there in the Ridgebacks zone. Face-off coming up here with the Hawks in the offensive end.
Shane Ball will be taking the draw here for the Hawks. And now the Ridgebacks taking it back the other way. But Humber intercept it. And they're continuing on the other way here. It looks like a penalty will be called on the Ridgebacks.
Ooh.
It will be.
So the opening power play of the game will...
Hooking, it looks like, is the call.
Ah, yes. See how the Humber Hawks manage here with the man advantage. Let's take a second look, Zach. And
as they were coming down the lane, you can see gets the stick right there in the bread basket was Julian Aben.
yeah, right up in there. Didn't really impede the Humber player all that much, but enough to draw the whistle.
The backstop on the opportunity, and Muller again just making the save.
Well, I like that for Humber, right? Early in the power play, just get the momentum going, get some shots on net. And that went wide in a little corner pocket opportunity. Face off for the Hawks. Let's see if they can win it back and get right back to business.
Another snap shot, and
wow.
Did it sneak through? Yes, it did. The Hawks jump out to an early goal, I believe. The Hawks players are saying it went through, but the whistle was signaling blowing it dead. So now the refs are going to talk amongst each other.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, judging by that body language from Humber, it doesn't look like, obviously, the call on the ice was a goal. It doesn't appear that's the case. So the weight of the world on the shoulders of these refs as they...
Yeah, we'll take another look at it here on our monitor just to kind of get a glimpse, I should say. So he gets in it, slowly rolls. So it doesn't appear to be stopped, but again, the refs, it all depends on when the ref's whistle was.
Yeah, well...
So they're going to say, trying to see what they signaled.
Well, it's tough, and if we had the advantage on that replay to hear when the whistle was blown, it might color the context, the situation a little bit more, but, you know, it's tough to call that a goal, Zach. I don't know how, after the discussion, the refs could really overturn their initial call of no goals. So it seems like an unfortunate blowing of the whistle too early, but I understand why they're going to stick with the original call, even if it may not have been the right one.
Exactly, and obviously as a Humber Hawk fan, you want that goal called, but at the same time, I think the whistle did come before it crossed the net. Like as soon as Mueller kind of squeezed his body and obviously tried to make the save, that's when the ref's whistle went away. It was a pretty quick one. And you can see afterwards, like the puck dribbling through, I should say. Obviously, it's a tough scenario to be in, but nonetheless, the Hawks, they're applying good offensive pressure right now. And we both know that this team can score in bunches if they need to.
So with 5 minutes already gone in our first period, Humber still going to be on the power play. It says 2 minutes on the penalty box right now, so I guess it's a matter of resetting how much time was left in the penalty. Because I think maybe the scorers table thought that that was a goal, and so they wiped out the penalty from the scoreboard.
Yeah, well, we will try to figure that out. Again, unfortunately, we don't have the sign up on our side with the penalty marker. But nonetheless, action will resume, and again, not sure how much time is left in that penalty. The shot on net is going to go wide, but picked up by Cray on the other side. And I believe the net came dislodged again. Yes, it did. Cutting it across. Great pass. The shot on it. An even better block. Coming through right there for Ontario Tech. Humber playing this wisely, just patient. And just fans on the shot. Can they get it out of their zone? They will be able to. Humber will take it up here. A lot of speed coming off the stick right there of Correa. Now working into the zone, and just unfortunate for the Hawks. It hops over the stick of Landis Atonic.
Wow, look at all the space to work with for Humber.
Pushing up, and again, I believe, unless there's a penalty. Yep, there is a penalty on the play.
I think number 15, or it's going to be number 16 for the Ridgebacks heading to the box. Brendan Harris.
So again, it'll be a 5-on-3. We know for at least 2 minutes. We missed the other penalty that happened after the scrum up when we were taking a look at the replay. So
5-on-3.
Great passing right here by the Hawks. Trying to create an opening. Correa, slap shot. Big save by Mueller. So the Hawks win the draw, and they're still applying the pressure on the ice, and save made by Mueller.
Wow,
Cross.
Great passing.
Yeah. All right, so one of the penalties is killed off, so it's a 5-on-4 now for the Hawks. Minute 19 left to go here in that penalty. Played back to the blue line. Spencer trying to grab it, unable to, but there's more of his teammates back behind, filling in the gaps. possibly taking it the other way here. And a shot on net. Oakley able to make that save. It was Julian Aben stealing the puck away. So the Hawks are on the man advantage, but Ontario Tech, they are doing a really good job just kind of put some pressure on Humber right now. Not allowing them really any easy pass through the neutral zone. Humber just bully their way through, and now this eventually will get cleared. Going across, they get a stick to it, so no icing called, and Humber will grab it.
Trying to set up on this power play.
McCullough unleashes a howitzer of a slap shot, but it raises too high.
Goodness.
Snapshot onto the net there by Ball, but couldn't find it. Back behind the net. Penalty has been killed. McCullough, he has definitely been an impact player. Cross crease and not going to find it, and cleared out. Good defensive play there by Jack Lyons.
Yeah, that was a very close call, and Humber just didn't quite have the skater in the right position to capitalize, but that was a delicious rebound that just was sitting there in front of the net with all kinds of open cage. Well, that slap shot, I mean, yeah, right at that left point. I mean, that was gorgeous, and here's that play I was talking about. If Humber just had a skater in the right position, that would have been an easy tap in.
Yeah, you look at the opportunities there that the Hawks have had, and well, partner, you'd assume they would have buried one by now. Great defensive effort right there, laying the body on the line to get that block shot. Was Tyler Rutledge right onto goal. Oakley will just tap that, and Humber will have it right behind their own net. Working it slowly here, trying to set something up. Only a minute 12 left to go here in period number 1. Humber and Ontario Tech going at it here in the semifinals. Winner, well, you're going to go play in the finals later today. I believe it's scheduled for 4:30. Humber putting the pressure on right now. Muller had no idea. And that'll be an icing with 52.7 left on the clock.
Well, what a first period we've had. It's still scoreless, and Humber has certainly had the advantage in those power plays, really dialing up the attack. How's that for lining up out wide?
They were not allowing anything to get out of there. And we'll have another draw right here to the right side of Muller.
Tough look for Humber, right? I mean, they essentially scored a goal earlier in the period, but the whistle was blown early by the official, and that negated that goal.
Working it around here, the Hawks still putting the pressure on inside the zone. Almost stolen away in a very dangerous spot. Humber, they have control to the net, and backhander's not going to hit. Just missing out wide. The Hawks working on the pressure here. Shot on net, and Muller with another save. So the draw again just to the right side of Muller. Hawks win it. And they're working their way around here. Can they break free? Centering pass, the shot on net. Muller, another phenomenal save. He has had to work hard in this last minute. 10 seconds to go. Ontario Tech trying to push an attempt here in the dying stages, but the defense for Humber will step up and make the play. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Heavy crash into the boards.
Yeah, and a tripping call, Zach, with 0.6 seconds to go on the official arena clock. You see there right in between the Swedish flag and the other flag. You see there 0.6 on the clock. Look, let's not get lost. The real point of interest here, Zach, is that the Humber Hawks will be heading into the second period with a 1 minute and 59 second power play. So my broadcast partner, Zach Crazy Frog Benoit, I mean, we're going to see that last 0.6 seconds tick away, and we're heading into the intermission. So a full 2-minute power play for Humber coming up. That is huge.
And we get back to it. So again, looking at it, almost goal here, and multiple good saves. Wow. That one, I mean, if the ref just didn't blow the whistle, Humber would be up 1-0, but nonetheless, still 0-0, and give credit where credit's due. Muller, he has shut the door, and he has looked very strong. Basically the entirety of this game, it was just that one squeak through. Nonetheless, we will head into the second period. Quick 1 to 2 minute intermission here. Teams will talk it out, and hopefully the player that went down, we couldn't see the number when he went down, but we hope that he's okay and he's back on the bench feeling ready to go for the second and third period action.
So with Humber starting the period on the power play, I mean, they have not just a power play in the first period, but they actually had a two-man advantage, which ended up ultimately fruitless. So we'll see if the Hawks can finally strike here with the man advantage.
It'll be interesting to see what Humber is able to cook up here. Like you mentioned, they start the period with the power play, full 2 minutes. Shot on net and blocker save. Going to the outside. Putting on the pressure here, still. Correa, cross ice pass, not going to be able to connect it cleanly. Tipped in front of the net, and Muller, another good save out of the Ontario Tech keeper. Hawks win the draw once more. Shot onto the net and another good save. Muller, he is holding his own right now. Opportunity after opportunity for the Humber Hawks. Spencer with a good shot, but just off the toe of Muller. McCullough almost had it.
So a minute left of the power play. Can the Hawks drum up some offense here? Still scoreless.
They're going to give it to their top goal scorer of this RECCup, Michael McCullough. Gives it back, and Hawks, just skips underneath the stick right there. It'll go all the way back into Hawks territory. Correa will pick it up. These are some heavy passes by the Hawks players. Shot on net just soars over the head there of Muller. Working it through here, Humber still trying to add on. Antonic, he's going back behind the net, pops out. Pass in front, backhand, scores! And the captain puts in the first goal of the game. How about that? The Humber Hawks lead it 1-0 off a goal from Marcelo Modugno.
Yeah, Modugno, that was gorgeous. I mean, what a play. The extra pass was really the magic right there, right? And just was a decent shooting lane, but handing it off to the captain, finishing it off with the dipsy doodle backhand, 1-0 for the Humber Hawks.
The dipsy doodle is right, partner. The Hawks leading it. You knew they were going to get something going with how much offense they were providing, and almost an opportunity there for Ontario Tech, and they're jumping out quickly here. Marcelo Madungo, just what a job done. The captain leading by example there. Again, Humber, they are threatening. McCullough, he was back behind the net with the puck, but lost it off of his stick. It's kept in at the blue line. The shot on net, not going to connect.
Wow, that was a good lane to shoot from, just a little bit wide, but a lot of heat on that wrister.
And Ontario Tech now working it in. McCullough, he grabs it, and he is going up the ice with some speed, beats two defenders between his legs, tried to pass it off, but nobody was home for the Hawks. Going back the other way, and Humber will pick it up in their own zone.
And that'll bring it all the way back into the Humber zone, the icing call. Well, for this team by way of Ontario Tech, they're hoping to just shake it off after the opening goal of the game for Humber coming on that gorgeous chance. Gorgeous effort by the captain. And Humber going to win that face-off.
They win the draw, and they are working it down with speed again. Just kind of seems like the theme of this team is just they get the puck and they take off. That time almost setting up something in the offensive territory, but they'll slow it down once more and then play it up the right side here, but it gets stolen away. Ontario Tech going the other way, trying to get something back of their own.
Not able to split the defenders, but looked like Humber might have had a break there.
Gets caught up in the skates of the players, but now Humber finally, after the bouncing puck, able to settle it down. Swinging it around, there will be a Humber player there to greet that puck. Daniel Ruocco, he's down low. Works it down towards the boards. The shot to the net got blocked. Ruocco is still working down low, and finally Ontario Tech will be able to get it and take it out of their own zone. And things getting feisty here between the teams. Great drop pass, a shot on net, and just slicing it a little bit wide. Again, the net comes off the peg here on the right-hand side.
So approaching the halfway mark of this game, and a narrow lead for Humber. Zach, you know the Hawks are motivated right now to find that insurance tally. They've certainly dominated the pace of play for much of this game, but 1-0 lead, that's really not nothing you can kind of rest on your laurels with.
Yeah, you know this team, they want to add on that insurance, especially when you're heading into the third period. Ontario Tech, they have been battling. You got to give them credit where credit is due. They aren't giving up on these chances. They've had a couple of good ones, just haven't been able to break through and get a clean look. We have a really good opportunity here. Spencer, the shot in the blocker, in the pads, and they blow the whistle again. And you can see the frustration out of Spencer. He wanted the play to continue, but gets blown dead. The goalie hops on top of it.
Well, the puck is kind of just sitting on the baseline there, so it did seem like, yeah, it might have been loose. But Humber still with a great chance there, and thought maybe had that lane on that wide open look at the netminder. Let's take one more look up that side. All kinds of space and time to work with, but not able to beat the goaltender on that stick side.
Humber steal it away, bouncing in front of the net, but not going to be settled down by a Hawks player. Goes to the other side of the boards. Ontario Tech and Humber kind of getting mixy here at the boards. Now Ontario Tech will take it away. They're working it down. Shot on net, and Oakley with the chest save. Working it around Ontario Tech. Opportunity, but gets bounced out. The Hawks trying to work it up here on the left-hand side, and they will. McCullough, great stick handling. Shot on net, scores! Michael McCullough once more finds the back of the net. It's 2-0 for the Hawks.
He didn't obliterate that water bottle, but he was darn close as he roofed it. And we'll get another look at the goal-scoring machine with the blue bucket right here, wearing number 19. Now one more look. And that water bottle, just a little skip. Working in a unison right there. I mean, fantastic job.
And partner, we got a 2-0 game, and that was an electrifying shot that was just over the shoulder of Muller. And it's tough because Muller, he's played a really good game between the pipes. It's just been so many opportunities. You know, one of them is bound to go in eventually.
Yeah, the insurance tally, that is big for Humber. Again, now is no time to get conservative and lose your rhythm. It's time to apply some more pressure and create some more distance.
Another shot, another save right there by Muller. Apple bottom jeans and boots with the fur jacket, that is. Working it up here was Ontario Tech, but Humber, again, immediately take it away, and they're trying to springboard for another attack. Deep in the Ontario Tech zone. Centering pass and a save made. Second chance, and nobody but Ontario Tech bodies in front. On the far side now. Pass inside, can't connect. Second chance, no, not gonna go there for the Hawks, and the Ridgeback will take it out, and Humber immediately grab it, and again, so much pressure being applied by this Hawks squad.
You said it, partner, and dictating that pace of play, and that has really allowed Humber to just be the team with the momentum and with the multitude of scoring chances.
They've gone a good, clean looks, and they've capitalized on 2 of them. Now just playing the slow game, building the attack. 2:30 left to go here in the second period. This game has flown by. Humber is looking poised to try to make it to the finals here. They want to play for that RECCup at home. Slap shot from the point, and the rebound goes out and picked up by Ontario Tech. They're trying to spring an attack here up the left side. But the pass is too hot to handle.
Well, it's a good effort with that pass. I mean, the inside lane was blocked, so trying to bank it off the board, but just a little too far out of reach. But give credit to Humber for just being in position, for making it a tougher pass than maybe it had to be.
The shot gets blocked, and the captain will pick it right back on up. Humber still working it around here. Back to the blue line, kept in again by the captain. And players tumbling down here on the ice. Ontario Tech, though, they get a step. 1-on-3, just trying to break through. He can't. The defense, again, stepping up. The shot onto the net goes wide. Picked up by the Hawks, and they're working their way around here, trying to get back out of their zone. There's 1:20 left to go here in the second period, and if you are just tuning in, well, you've missed an electrifying start for the Humber Hawks, up 2-0. Trying to punch their ticket to the finals. Shot on net off the pad and right to behind the net. Off a body in front, it'll eventually just roll out of harm's way for Ontario Tech, and all the way down. I think we're having another icing come our way here.
So bring it on back.
The Hawks win it, but Ontario Tech pressuring. Back behind the net by Humber, and now Ontario Tech will pick it up. They'll work it out of their own zone, bringing it across the blue line of the Hawks. Player gets tripped down. Nope, they're going to call it was offside. 30 seconds left to go here in period number 2. Centering pass, not going to connect with anybody. spinning around and off some skates. 8 seconds and the whistle will be blown, believe offside.
Yep, offside's called and only 7 seconds left to work with.
Again, another whistle coming through, and I say offside, I believe.
And it looks like we'll have a penalty on the way against the Humber Hawks. So what a great gift for this Ridgebacks team, who will now find themselves starting the third on the power play. A similar situation for the Hawks, right? At the end of the first period, they were the beneficiaries of a penalty call that gave them the man advantage to start the second. So kind of flipping the script there. We'll see if the Ridgebacks can use that to their advantage. Lord knows, down 2 here in the semi-final game. It's do or die time.
You know what they say, partner? What's the most dangerous lead in all of sports? The 2-0 lead. The Ridgebacks are hoping that the Hawks will fall victim to it, and the Humber Hawks are hoping that they will hold on strong enough to take home a spot and a ticket to the finals, which should be played around 4:30. It'll come right after the women's finals, which is coming up next, which, again, should be another great matchup. The Humber Hawks women's team already punched their ticket to the finals, and I believe, if I was told correctly, it was Fanshawe that they will be playing. Cannot confirm nor deny. We will find out, though. So here we go to start things in the third. Humber, like you said, on the penalty kill. The Ridgebacks taking it through the neutral zone, and there's going to be a penalty.
That's tough. You know, a window of opportunity squandered, as we're now going to 4-on-4 hockey. So let's see. I mean, Zach, that's still a good amount of space to work with here. That does open things up, and maybe Ontario Tech is able to benefit from some extra space out there, but I don't know. It's looking like Humber with this offensive zone faceoff has a chance, but they're going to cough it up.
And they have a lot of space to work with, more real estate out there on the ice. The drop pass almost connects, but just out of the reach there of a Ontario Tech player, and Humber will regain control in their own zone.
So it's 1 minute and 15 seconds until Humber's player comes out of the box. That would give them a 20-second power play. So brief, albeit still a power play.
And we'll see what Humber is able to do here. 4-on-4, they're already pushing the pace again, entering into the attacking zone, cutting towards the net. The puck trying to go for the wraparound, and under the blocker makes the save. Daniel Rocco, he was the one going for that wraparound, but couldn't finish it. And hits off the bench, so we'll have a stoppage here. 8:51 left to go here in regulation time. Again, it's been a very amazing 2 days of hockey action here at Westwood Arena in Etobicoke, Ontario. Really, these teams putting on their best performances. Have yet to really kind of see a dud from any of the teams that have played in these past day and a half. So there's going to be a draw here in the Hawks territory to the left side of Oakley.
And still 40 seconds to go on the Humber penalty.
Yeah, we've had a lot of stoppages to start off this third period. Opportunity here for the Hawks. Gets tripped up. No call. Thought the defender got the stick right in the lane, but nope, says the ref. The Ridgeback's taking it the other way. Drops down right in front of Oakley, and it gets taken away by the Hawks. Three on one, and the defense will win that battle when they have the numbers. So when you look at it, they're playing well. So one penalty is expiring, and for 20 seconds, Humber will be on the man advantage in front of the net, and Muller makes the save. It's a big swing and a miss on that slap shot. The Ridgebacks have the man advantage.
Oh, man.
And you hate to see that. The pass just behind him. Now the Hawks have
Four
a
on
4-on-1. The shot scores.
And that is the reversal of fortune. It was a beauty opportunity on one end for the Ridgebacks, but then coming back the other way, the Hawks, after Ontario Tech doesn't capitalize, taking a 3-0 lead.
And it's Evan Spencer putting that one in the back of the net.
Well, there you have it, an even strength goal.
So 3-0 is the score here in the third period. Humber, they've added on, and what a shot it was. It was a 4-on-1, and you mentioned it. It was just everything that was going right for the Ridgebacks in that series of play, and just goes wrong right there for them as quickly. Humber now trying to generate another attack. It's going to be a 3-on-2. And the pass just gets a little bit deflected. Still staying alive here are the Hawks. The Ridgebacks, they're trying to get out of their own zone, and I believe an offside will be called. Yes, it will. Working through here, the Ridgebacks trying to get one back on the scoreboard. And Humber, the defense comes through, and it'll hit off the mesh. So another stoppage. Odd man rush here for the Hawks. 2-on-1. Shot is just too rised. Over the net it goes, and no goal. Ridgebacks will take it back the other way here, but Humber, they are picking the pockets right now of the defenders. Correa gets around to one, but can't beat the goaltender. He's skating circles right now in the offensive zone. Shot on net in front, gets booted away, and at the blue line, it'll slip through and go all the way down into Hawks territory. Humber taking it through. Spencer, the last goal scorer. He had on the blue line, got his pocket picked. Try to get around two defenders, but a lot of pressure being put on by the Hawks right there. It was number 4, Julian Abbin. Falls right to Spencer, and he can't pull it to the forehand. Cutting around one and picked up there by the Hawks. Spencer once more, an opportunity, 1-on-1, and the save made by Muller.
Well, the table is set here for a closeout job for the Humber Hawks. If they want to punch their way to the championship game, all they have to do here in this semifinal is hold off this Ridgebacks team for another 5.5 minutes. A 3-goal lead, Zach. See if it holds up.
Tried the toe drag, but Aben just able to stay onside right there, and now he gets the puck. Turning the corner, was looking for a pass, but 2 Humber Hawks there to clear it. Looks like we're going to have a one-on-one, but a defender is crashing in. The shot not going to go. Close opportunity, but can't find it with Shane Ball.
Well, and you know, Humber's going to get some of these chances because the Ridgebacks, they have to play aggressively right now, and that might open up some holes for Humber to potentially get some more wide open looks offensively.
100% there, partner, and they're taking advantage of every opportunity that they possibly can right now. The Ridgebacks pushing up towards the zone and not going to go. The Hawks, they're dumping it all the way down, one-on-one. Any reinforcements coming in for the Hawks? Doesn't appear to be. It looks like Ridgeback players crashing down. Play down and around, Hawks shot, and it's going to be saved. Alexander Cruz right there with the falling down shot. So, a little bit of extracurriculars happening around here. The Hawks have possession. They crash again into Ridgeback territory. Shot on net. Oh, looks like it got off the blocker as well as possibly the post.
Good play to keep it in for Humber here.
They are not giving up. This offense is relentless. The Ridgebacks are just trying to get out of their own zone, set something up, but it's just nearly impossible with how much this Humber Hawks team just breathes down your throat. Look at it right there once more. Picks the pocket, goes towards the net. The shot, he scores.
And that will keep the clock running. We are now at that 4-goal threshold, which is enough to activate run time.
And I believe
should be running. It's not. The scorekeepers.
I believe that was number 11 that scored it, Justin Eccleston. And it indeed was. He finds the back of the net, and partner, I believe you're right. The run time will take into effect here.
Yeah, the officials have just given the scores table the green light. As is the regulation, the tournament format. Of course, if the Ridgebacks are to score a goal, then that would make it within 3, and then runtime would be negated. We'd go back to stop time.
Working it around here now are the Hawks again. We're in the dying stage of this one, just under 3 minutes to go. In Hawks territory, can the Ridgebacks find at least one? Humber, they get it once more. Charging through the zone. 2 defenders. Pass to the middle, shot just gonna go wide out left. Back to the point. Picked up again, and the Ridgebacks will try to carry it out from their own zone. Thrown all the way down and icing. 2:05 left to go in this one.
Yep, not a lot of time to work with, and it looks like the Hawks have done enough to punch their ticket to the championship round. Do the Ridgebacks have a surprise in them here?
I believe a penalty will be called right here on the Hawks. It'll be hooking. And just trying to see the jersey number of the player. It looks like it'll be Shane Ball going to the box for 2, or for the remainder of this game, I should say. Draw one by the Ridgebacks, and it goes out wide. They're on the power play trying to get one back here. Centering pass, nobody there for Ontario Tech, and Humber will grab it, and it goes cleared down the ice. 55 left to go. Humber on the verge of punching their ticket to the finals here at the RECCup, trying to do what the women's team did. Pass into the attacking zone. The Hawks will play it on back.
Ooh, nice move there, but Humber going to do the classy thing, just kind of scoop back, no more offensive pressure, kill the clock. And a well-earned trip to the championship game, the Humber Hawks on home ice. You know, it's an impressive effort they've showed, and another shutout to add to the list.
The Humber Hawks are headed to the RECCup Finals. Phenomenal game all around for the boys in blue and gold, and they will look to see if they can capture that RECCup. An unfortunate ending for Ontario Tech Ridgebacks. They played their hearts out here over the last day and a half, and boys, don't hang your heads. You just ran into a really hot Humber Hawks team here.
Yeah, give them credit. I mean, a strong tournament performance from this Ontario Tech Ridgeback team, but you said it, running into a brick wall of a Humber Hawk team, and another victory for the Hawks to make their way to the final.
So we will step aside and be right on back with the women's gold medal game here at Westwood Arena. Don't go anywhere.